packs a metal casing, different from the plastic body packed in previous Samsung smartphones. The Alpha handset also comes with a fingerprint scanner, ultra power saving mode, S-Health, and connectivity support for Galaxy Gear. Here is a comparison of the new Alpha against the rumored specs and features of the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Screen display. Someone is already thinking about 2015, it seems, as renders of the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 have appeared online and they don't exactly look bad. This device is a 5.9-inch phablet, one that sports a Super AMOLED screen panel and a 4K resolution. The concept Galaxy Note 5 has 4 GB of RAM and 3 versions of storage, 16 GB, 32 GB and 64 GB. The design involves aluminum finished edges with an all-metal curved body. This model will be dust and water resistant, plus scratch resistant as well. It will run the latest Android available, possibly on that starts with the letter M, maybe Milkshake? The camera at the back is an 18-megapixel unit with 1.3-inch sensor and f2.0 aperture. 4K recording is also available and this phablet has an all-metal curved body. Speakers are placed at the front, and so is a 5-megapixel wide-angle camera for selfies. With a bezel so small and a curved body made of metal, what can people complain about this time, when it comes to the Galaxy Note 5 design?
The Galaxy Note 4 had decent, but not huge upgrades over its predecessor, such as a 5.7-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display, improved premium build, 16-megapixel camera capable of 4K video recording, 3.7-megapixel front-facing camera, 3 gigs of RAM, and a huge battery to power all of that hardware, not to mention the obligatory Samsung bloatware. Overall, it is Samsung's best phone to date, but with much room for improvement. Now that Apple is finally getting into the phablet game, as are many other competitors, expect Samsung to really step up to the plate with the Galaxy Note 5 to solidify its position on top of the phablet market. Samsung will have to continue to improve their build quality, regardless of whether most consumers use a case or not. The Quad HD screens currently out are nice, but don't be surprised if Samsung decides to release a 4K resolution phone that can accurately play the 4K video their cameras have been able to record for years. This is also great for those of us who don't have full-size 4K monitors and TVs set up yet. Apple definitely won't have any 4K phones out anytime soon, so this is an area that Samsung could really put them to shame specs-wise. I would say at least a 6-inch plus screen to compete with the current competition as well. Even the Galaxy S line is starting to creep up on them with screen size. Expect a minimum of a 20-megapixel camera and at least a 5-megapixel front-facing camera, 4 gigs of RAM, a fresh version of Android, and a larger battery to power all that hardware. Possible water resistance, but that may prove difficult due to the S Pen which goes inside of the actual phone itself. There are also rumors of a super fast 5G cell service version in certain markets. This would make sense for people streaming 4K video if they have an adequate service plan. As always, expect a ton of bloatware and gimmicky, useless Samsung apps just taking up space. This is why people root their phones, and understandably so. I don't expect this to change, as Samsung never really seems to learn in this area. We'll see though. Expect to see this phone in the fall of 2015, in line with the current Note release trend. Thanks for watching.